Yeah.
And I think the only reason we got this gig was because Jenny Fitz, because she's such a legend. We've got this Palestinian fabric out the front here, and we're doing this set as a prayer to the people of Palestine.
And for peace. But thanks for coming. So this first song's about you guys. It's about the company we keep. And if you know it at all, because it's a choir one, do sing along. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time to lead ourselves into the world. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. That's a Mamuse song, so look them up, they're lovely. So they get their themes from the teachings of Joanna Macy, and it's a delight to sing them. So,
Mushrooms, Michael Loonig's poem Mushrooms, for two voices. Mushrooms are amazing folk.
sorry.
This is like real life. You can see the sort of tuning adjustments going on at the beginning. Mushrooms are amazing folk. Up into the world they poke, clean and tender, bold and pert, magic from the autumn dirt. Mushrooms, I can feel for you all your work of pushing through the heavy dirt, clean and tender, bold and pert. Another Lunic, Little Tendrils of the Heart.
Yes, in some ways it could be the mycelium of love that we'll need in this world to change things like what's happening over there. Anyway, little
Little tendrils of the heart, curling out and groping.
Sorry.
Take two. Little tendrils of the heart, curling out and groping, seeking
little things to hold, wriggling and hoping, little tendrils of the soul, delicate and perky, seeking little surfaces, peculiar and quirky, little tendrils, innocent and plucky. I pray that you are careful, and I hope that you are lucky.
Another ludic, this is one of my favourites of his.
When the heart is cut, or cracked, or broken, do not clutch it. Let the wound lie open. Let the wind from the good old sea blow in and bathe the wound with salt and let it steam. Let a stray dog lick it. Let a bird lean in the hole and sing a simple song like a tiny bell, and let it ring, let it ring, let it ring.
Which we've been trying to mix up little short songs with slightly longer songs, so we've got a slightly longer one now.
Yes. You will all remember Michael Kennedy. So this is one of his, and it's about bringing love into the world through simple things. I was about to say, Rebecca was just outside. Yeah. Lately, I've been baking bread. It seems a simple thing. A welcome to the day without a word. And my house fills with sweet, sweet smells. Simple things can wake a weary world. Lately, I've been sowing seed in my own garden. They'll build my bones and taste of sunshine too. I wish I'd listened hard to my grandfather. A life of sowing seed was all he knew. Lately, I've been singing songs instead of all the things should do before this day is done. And it's a sad, sad thing that we will sing too few songs before our days are done. Lately, I've been watching love come through my own front door. We break bread, sing and dance and drink our fill. And though dawning day carries you away, the love we make is in these old walls still. Lately, I've been baking bread. It seems a simple thing, a welcome to the day without a word. And my house fills with sweet, sweet smells. Simple things can wake a weary world. Simple things can wake a weary world. And Michael touched on gardening in that song, and Jacinta's put one of my favourite Looney poems to music with this one, Summer Palace.
There's a few people in the audience who've heard this a number of times, so sing along if you want to.
Make a little garden in your pocket. Plant your cups with radishes and rocket. Let a passion fruit crawl up your thigh. Grow some oregano in your fly. Make a steamy compost of your fields. Compost your fields. Trickle, irrigate your life with tears. Let your troubled mind become a trellis. Turn your heart into a summer palace.
This is one of my songs, and it came after I saw two fellas from Tanzania do a concert. They're both dead now, unfortunately, Hukwa and Charles Zawase. So I just want to acknowledge them for the tuning, and I don't want to mention the guy who's broke my heart.
Just when you think you know what's going on, something changes like the weather on a Tuesday. Just when you think you know what's going on, something changes like the colors of the evening. Just when you think you know what's going on, something changes like the starlight in the night sky. you think you know what's going on, something changes like the sparkle in a child's eye. Just when you think you know what's going on, something changes like you're breathing when you're dreaming. Just when you think you know what's going on, something changes like you're sleeping when you're grieving. Just when you think you know what's going on, something changes like the heartbeat of your lover.
I want to say something about the repetition at the beginning of that. I'm an atheist, so I don't believe in God, and you know, sort of people who believe in God, they've kind of got a grab on prayer, but I think prayers exist and can be petitioned whether you believe in God or not. So that's one of my prayers.
So this is another song that other choir arrangers have done with one of Lunig's songs, most notably Jane Rigby one of the wonderful Rigby singers from Victoria. But this is Jacinta's very happy, lovely tune to go with this song, which is about just letting it go.
And we recently added an intro. There's a group in Brisbane called Fractio Modi, and they there's a couple of singers and an oud player and a violin player who did his PhD on songs from the, tunes and songs from the 11, 12, 1300s. And I've been to a couple of their concerts, and it's really worth going to see them. They're at St Bridget's Church in Red Hill soon. Fractio Modi, and they do this really beautiful medieval lamenting, the two women who sing. So I thought, I want to put a medieval lamenting at the beginning of this song.
it free, and it can be our path on which to travel.
Let it go.
Let it out,
Let it
let it
out,
all
let it all
unravel. Let it free, and it can be our path on which to travel.
Let it go. Let it
out.
Oops. The end. How many times are we doing that song again?
I could have kept that going and going. It was so lovely. And oh no, it was just the last verse.
Okay, next is the most favourite song of mine that I've ever heard Jenny Fitzgibbon do, and she's doing it on her own because that's her superpower, and it's one of the most important things we need to be hearing about in the world today. I'm standing aside.
This planet is a rock that boils and churns. Continents float as the liquid turns. Our island bobs like a raft at sea or loose debris. And somehow life remains. Our island's made of solid stone, or dry as a crow-pecked bullock bone, but a layer on top like a vellum skin, both soft and thin, supports us all alone. The soil holds on with a mighty grip to giant roots so the trees don't slip. It clothes itself in vibrant green, a fragrant screen through which the waters drip. The soil, the earth in slow routine brings forth a beauty so serene. A person who such splendor saw, subdued with awe, might think some god had been. But looking close it can be found. The beauty springs from underground. A million living creatures dance in every ounce, and miracles abound. These living things are made of soil, of earth in which they live and toil. And there the earth receives and gives, the planet lives in fine and fragile soil. And there the earth receives and gives, the planet lives in fine and fragile soil. Thank you. It's a song by Paul Spencer, a wonderful singer-songwriter from currently living in Newcastle. Yeah.
And if you ever see Jenny Fitzgibbon on a concert list somewhere, make sure you go and see her. She's got such an incredible repertoire. Yeah. Another Luni, God Bless This Tiny Little Boat. It's a very tiny little song.
this tiny little boat, and me who travels in it, it stays afloat for years and years, and sinks within a minute. And so the soul in which we sail, unknown by years of thinking, is deeply felt and understood the minute that it's sinking.
This is a song I wrote in response to the man from Alabama with the banjo on his knee who kept telling his girlfriend not to cry. So it's a very specific response to that thing in our culture where people go, no, don't cry, because it kind of opens something up in us if we're not closed down like some people in the world are. So people who aren't able to hold grief and to hold sorrow and to be with it want to shut everybody else down who cries. So this is my song too about that, and to the guy from Alabama in particular. It's not mean, it's nice. to see you standing in my doorway with a smile like a new moon shining there. I love your banjo when you play it on your knee. Darling, the music we makes me free. My apologies, I'm not as prepared as I'd like to be with this song, so I've got to read the words. Just listen to Jenny.
It's another Paul Spencer song, and for me, he wrote it for his girlfriend, who he feels taught him the best love that he knows. So it's about the love he gathered from everywhere in his life. So I hope you like it. That's what it's called. But I hope you like it.
You have to the words.
This love I have for you, I hope you like it, though it's mostly second hand. I cleaned it up like new, and I wrapped it with a lovely rubber band. It's from so many places, so you may detect some traces of the way that it's been passed from hand to hand. I hope you understand. When we quietly sit together, that's a love my brother gave me long ago. Though I'm floating like a feather, it's a love that doesn't have to be on show. And when I treat you as a teammate, and I tell you every dream I have, I learned that from my sister first, you know. Such a gift she did bestow. Some simple praise to save me, that's a love I got once from a high school friend. And the love my grandma gave me, that I'm giving back to her now till the end. There've been so many others, all my family, friends and lovers, who gave me all this love I have to spend and to share with you, my friend. So when you're struck with sadness and you're sulking like we all can sometimes do, and I know it would be madness if I start being cross and grumpy too, and if sometimes I remember not to close down in a temper, but to speak the love that underneath is true. That's a love I learned from you.
We've got two more songs, a little shorty and a medium length one. The last Lunig for this set, radicalised. So, lots of people in the world are radicalised. We think Michael Lunig did a good job of suggesting a few things to expose yourself to if you want to become radicalised.
I was recently in Tasmania, and we were doing lots of activities in the forest. Anyway, it was great, amazing fun, and a learning experience to work with so many people. So I did that we were saving the powerful owl, and I wrote this little thing about it. You know, we're trying to save the powerful owl, you know how it is, which the Bob Brown Foundation is still doing. And this little song went, who would clear a forest? Who would tear it down? Who would dare to profit? Who will stand to stop it? And I did the who because we were with the owl, you know, and then I found out the powerful owl sounds like this. The masked owl, which was the owl, sounds like this. I was like, I'm not sure I can write a song with that in it. You know? Oh, so sweet, my little English barn owl, you know. Nah, this creature's like, get the hell out of my forest. Anyway, but you know, we are radicalised by different things, and this is explored by the lovely Looney poem. I was radicalized by the butterflies, and later by a tree, and then a word from a passing bird put radical thoughts in me, and I am on the watch list now, with the fish and pixies too, who call to me with a note of glee. Just do what you can do. Go do what you can do. Last song's a sing-along, so it's got there's, you know, you're indicating for, so there's got, We've Got All the Love is the name of the song, and I heard it from singing of a bunch of people in Glastonbury Festival online, never got there, and yeah, we've got all the love, and so it goes love, loving, joy, joyful, songs, singing, and strength, courageous. So you'll get it by the end. But most of it's the same, there's just those words that change about. So yeah, please join in if you can. And this is our last song, and thanks so much for showing up so early, it was great. We've got all the love, all that we need to change our world in a loving rebellion. We've got all the love, and we know how. Let's start now. We've got all the joy. Joy, all that we need to change our world in We've got all the songs, all that we need to change our world in a singing rebellion. We've got all the songs and we know how. Let's start now.
Strength.
We've got all the strength, all that we need to change our world. Courageous rebellion. We've got all the strength and we know how. Let's start now.
Love again.
We've got all the love, all that we need to change our world in a loving rebellion. We've got all the love and we know how. Let's start now. We've got all the love, all that we need to change our world in a loving rebellion. We've got all the love and we know how. So let's start now. Thanks, folks. Thanks to Fitzgibbon for having us, and to Mark and Dave for wonderful concerts.
Another round of applause, please. Thanks, you guys. That was beautiful. Do you have any other gigs coming up that they should hear about? Do you have any other gigs coming up?
But no, well, we don't, but there's a gig coming up in Newcastle in November where there'll be maybe up to 10,000 people blocking the port from coal ships. That's a great gig to go to. Rising Tide.
That kind of gig.
Rising Tide.
And here we are for music. So, everybody take a little break. Our next act is Alex Crook. He'll be on in about 10 or 15 minutes, so talk amongst yourselves. The porta potties are there, but like I said, if you could go up to the back and use the facilities, that would be much appreciated. See you in a bit.
For festivals, you've got to walk away or something like that, you know? I know. And you're not at the main gate. And you've got up front, because that's not too hard. There's nothing worse than those ones, you know? It's everything. It's transportable. Yeah. But also, when you stand up, it's actually like, do that and feel how heavy those two levels is. Yeah. It's not, it's heavy, it's not heavy.
But it's solid.
But the compact is solid.